everyone, I have my nephew Drew here and he's going to help out in showing how we're going to administer the BAS assessments. So we're going to start out by using the word list to figure out what level to start him out on for the BAS assessment. Alright, here we go. I want you to read some words. When you come to a hard word, try it. If you cannot read it, go to the next word. I'll be making notes while you read. Start here. As you read, you can move the card down to the next one. All right. Go ahead and you may begin.
Jump. Here. Little. Went. Has. Girl. Will. Have. Ball.
All right, we have Drew here again, and Drew's going to start out reading level L, and he is reading the book Giants of the Sea. We're going to go ahead and start the leveling process. So, Drew, in this book you will learn many things about whales, such as what they look like, how they live, how they are born, and where you can see them. Read to learn about the largest animals in the world. And you may start when you are ready.
The largest animal. Think of the biggest animal you know. Is it a horse? Is it an elephant? The largest animal lives in the sea. It is much bigger than a horse and an elephant, or an elephant. It is blue. It is the blue whale, a giant of the sea. Blue whales are bigger than the largest dinosaur that ever lived. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth.
All right, Drew just got finished reading Giants of the Sea, and now we're going to have our comprehension conversation. All right, Drew, talk about what you learned in this book.
I learned about how big and small whales could be. Some are as big as a pony and some are way bigger. The biggest animals on Earth.
Tell me more.
The best place to see a whale is going on a whale watch, on a boat, out to sea, really far.
Why do you think the author included photographs and drawings in the book?
Because that helps a lot more to show what they're actually talking about.
Can you give me an example of that?
Like on the elephants page, it says a blue whale is the biggest as 25 elephants, and then it shows 25 elephant prints on top of a blue whale.
A girl named Hannah is tired of her younger brother Nathan, so she trades him for her friend Jerry's little brother William for the day. Read to find out what happened.
Okay. My little brother drives me crazy, said Hannah. He's so messy. Nathan doesn't eat food, he wears it.
All right, now we're going to begin the comprehension conversation for the book, The Thing About Nathan. All right, Drew, talk about what happened in this story.
They switched brothers. So, at first she was having a good time, and then it got worse.
How did it get worse?
He's such a picky guy.
Okay.
And he wants everything he says.
How did the author show what Nathan was like, even though he wasn't in the story most of the time?
They showed that by her thinking about him.
All right, we got Drew here again, and he's going to now move on to level N, the big snow, which is fiction. So, Drew, it was the first big snowstorm in Chicago. When Patrick Waite left school at the end of the day, the problems began. Read to find out what happened to Patrick and his family.
the big snow. With 5 minutes left in school day, not a single student in the room 314 was thinking about school. Outside, snow was falling, piling up like a thick blanket on the street. It was a
Chicago's.
Chicago.
Alright, Drew's still here. And just finished reading The Big Snow. So talk about what happened in this story.
It was snowing outside. It was the first snow this year. And he walked home from school. And he was there alone. He was surprised because his brothers and dad usually get there first.
Mm-hmm.
So he was surprised, but he didn't tell anyone because there was no one there to tell.
Right.
So he stayed there. He watched TV, and he waited for his brothers. His brother came, and they were stuck somehow. And then they were worried about Mom,
Mm-hmm.
which came afterwards. And then they were worried about Dad, which came way late.
All right, we're here again. We're going to start level O, and this is called The New Girl. So Nora's mother works in the army, and her family has to move to a new place. Read to find out what happens when Nora tries to make new friends.
I finally made some friends here, and now we have to move again. It's so unfair, Nora complained to her father. We've been over this, Nora, her father said. You should be proud of your mother as an army officer. She's had to go where she's needed, and then the same for the other army kids. I know the other army kids, Nora grumbled. You went to school to learn girl, things you never knew before. Like alpha, E, except after C and Y, 2 plus 2.
Alright, so we found Drew's 3 levels. So his independent level is M, his instructional level is N, and his hard level is O. So, we're done!
Yay!
Yay! So thank you so much, Drew, for helping and for helping all of us teachers learn how to do this. We very much appreciate it. And hope you have a great school year.
Yeah,
All right.
I will.
All right. Thank you.